Hey guys, welcome to Aaron's review, and today's video we have a review of this Ifi Zen Dac version 2. Now I just want to apologize to Ifi that I've had this item for a long time, been busy, but I want to get this over and done with. Now first of all, I do want to say that yes, this is sent to me in the perspective of getting an honest review. I have had this for a long time, many things happening on my side. So apologies on that one. But anyway, here is my review now. The Ifi Zen Dac version 2, now just to clarify, this is version 2, which means that this is the latest version. Yes, they have got many new products that has recently come out. For instance, the Ifi Zen Blue V version 2. Now the retail price of the Ifi Zen Dac version 2 retails in Hong Kong for 1,300, which is, I think, a very good price. In the US, I think it's about 180 US roughly. Let me just double check that quickly before I let anybody know. Yeah, 119 US dollars is probably what you're looking to pay for. Currently, I would say that this product, this Amp and Dac, is a combo, by the way. It's very small, compact, and it gives a punch. So this is the upgraded version. This is what the packaging was like. The box is reasonably fine. It's green. Obviously this is just a box. Inside we have, well, let's just go over some things. We have the balance 4.4 millimeter, 2.46.2 max, 4.2 V fixed. And balance is giving a little bit less power, but 1 volt, 3.3 max, 2.1 V fixed. Balanced is less than or equal to 200 ohms, unbalanced is 100. And headphone selection or section, balance is there, unbalanced is there. Output of the balance, you can see there is definitely more power from the balance, so I would probably recommend for those who need a little bit more jupes to go with 380 at 50 ohms or 70 at 600 ohms, depending on what your impedance is. With the unbalanced is less, 280 at 32 ohms and 36 milliwatts at 300 ohms. Output impedance and so forth, no signal. The size is, or the weight is 491 grams, so you get 12 months warranty. Let me show you the actual products, which is actually here. It is still like brand new. I mostly look after my stuff. Here is roughly what the size comparison is of this Zen Dac V2. It's an Amp and a Dac combo. You can see if I place my LP6 Gold player, it's just slightly bigger, and I would say probably about the same weight, maybe even a little bit heavier, Remember, this is a bit of combo. Now you can see I've got plugged things inside. First thing I love about this item is the fact that it's small and compact. This is something that you can place under your iMac and tuck it inside as to be one of your Amp and Dac combo, so that when you plug it into your, for me, it's my iMac. That's where I've had it. Shoved it under my iMac, placed under it, so whenever I want to listen to some music using my computer, but have some better sound quality coming from obviously my headphones, then I will use this. So unbalanced, balanced. Your knob for turning on the sound. It goes from here to here. So there's your maximum, you can see from the dots. And if I were to scroll this way, that's the minimum. As I recall, when I plug it in with any monitors, if I turn it on a little bit, there's a little bit of hiss sound. That's because it's quite minute and it's just increasing. But once it gets to a certain little bit more sound level, then it's fine. I just noticed there was like a little bit of imbalance on it, and when it was at low end. You got a true bass and you got power match, so that, yeah, definitely I prefer a true bass. It gets a bit more of that punchy sound. At the back, you can see it's already connected. By the way, these are the original cables that I came with. Does it need power supply? Actually, you can put in a power supply. It doesn't come in the box, by the way. It uses DC 5 volts, Zen Dac version 2, it says here. So when I actually opened the box, I thought, oh my god, they forgot to give me the cable. Actually, it's no, you don't need this. It can be powered by using this USB cable. So that is what you should know. So you don't have to bring in extra power cable. You can just plug this into your computer, and that is enough for you to drive this Ifi Zen Dac. as to give it its power. When it is powered on, it does have a light at the front as to show you that it's turned on. And then we also have the Ifi Zen cable as shown here. Now, one thing I didn't like about the cable is the fact that the cable was a bit too short. Yeah, you can see here that's the cable, not too, so you can see it there, maybe twice the length of the machine. Now, if it's tucked inside the iMac underneath it, it's all right, it's decent. But I would have preferred a little bit longer cable, and especially with the USB cable too. Again, a bit too short. That's all. That was my only complaint on that part. So you got here the digital input for plugging into your computer. You have your RCA cable. You have it fixed. That means you got sound so that doesn't change, or you get variable, and you can also plug in balanced here or out to go outwards or inwards. Now, do I recommend this product? And who would I recommend this to? This is I think my second item of Ifi products with them. It uses a new processing chip found in the higher ranging Neo DSD and the DSD Diablo DAC headphone amp, which delivers double the clock speed and 4 times the memory of the chip inside the original, as well as supporting PCM and up to 384 kilohertz and DSD up to 256. It does also MQA, which is master quality authenticated decoder this time, as opposed to the simpler and renderer as this version 1, which is what the slight difference is. That means I can use Spotify, Tidal, anything you play on your computer to go through here. I watched movies here using obviously and then my headphones. As I said, it retails for $190. And what did I like about it? Now, the output of the Zen Dac can be switched between fixed and variable, meaning that the Ifi can operate as a digital preamp. So, if so you wish. The pendant current output is quite a niche connection to this level of kit, but that's if you want it. It's a 6.3 millimeter unbalanced headphone, which is here. Do I recommend this item or not? First of all, yes, I do recommend this item, mainly because this is definitely recommended for those who are just getting into the audio where they want a better sound quality. So this is like a combo Amp and Dac provided. The clarity of this is definitely significant where the bass is tight. There is a more impactful sound that they produce. I do like this item better with the bass, true bass on. I even tried to use this with my Abyss 5 TC. Now, you know that Abyss 5 TC is definitely one that requires a lot of power. Yes, I had to turn it on the power, but I can see that in order to use the Abyss 5 TC to a certain level, it does require an amp that has a better solid bass impression. That means the Amp and Dac provides a more significant amp and bass sound, well, the bass sound, as to give that bassy sound from the Abyss 5 TC. Now, why do I say that? Mainly because I used the Abyss 5 TC with the Singer SA1, and that was anywhere recommended as a combo. But with the Ifi Zen Dac V2, when I tried it with the Abyss, because as I said, I was waiting for a new amp to come, and it was driving it sufficiently well, providing I had it in true bass, and then turned on to quite a little bit of level, and that made the Abyss 5 TC more pleasing to my ears. Now, driving my Field Audio headphone, no problems at all. If you're driving any monitors, yes, I will probably suggest that you might want to use the Ifi connector as to make sure that the hiss sound doesn't come too much when you're using that product. But does it work well with any monitors? Definitely yes. Will it drive headphones at a decent range? Yes, for sure. Definitely this is offering better sound quality that was coming out from my iMac. And I do recommend that for those who are just getting into this hobby and who want something quite reasonable and cheap, then this is the product that you should probably go for. The bass is strong, the sound stage is good. You're definitely able to hear a next level, or maybe even two levels up when you actually use this little product. Now, as I said, the power supply does not come, but that's to save you guys costs. If they were to bung in that power supply, it's going to cost you guys a little bit more. One thing that, as I said, I would probably like is probably to have this cable just to be a bit slightly longer. But everything else is all fine. And as I said, when it was at the small volume level, there is a small hiss at the start. But then after that, once you turn it a little bit higher, it's all gone. And there was a little bit of imbalance when it was like the miniature. Just when you are there's like an imbalance. The right side and left side is not the same. That is what I found when I was testing this product. So recommended for you who are new to this hobby. And if you're not new and you want to upgrade, I can see probably myself using this on a trip. So let's just say if I were to go into the UK and I wanted to have some better music sound quality, yes, this could be here with my laptop next to me in the quarantine hotel, and then having my headphones plugged in here is one good option for those who travel and need something that is compact and can be using the laptop to watch movies, stream music, and so forth. Anyway, this is the Ifi Zen Dac V2. There are definitely a lot of great products coming from Ifi. I'm looking forward to the future products that they provide. And yes, definitely one sexy Amp Dac, I think, and quite small. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.